Please rise for the pledge to the flag. Good morning, Cedar Crest. Today is Friday, December 6th. I'm Connor Aiken.
And I'm Erin Forker. Coming up, we'll introduce you to a new staff member this year.
Also, Cole Thompson is in the studio with Coach Smith to talk about the basketball season.
We'll be right back with all this and your school news.
In class news, the second annual Falcon Alumni Panel discussion event will be held in the library on Thursday, January 9th, during the extended Keystone testing period beginning at 8 a.m. Falcon alumni who are currently attending college will be holding a question and answer session on the broad topic of life in college. This event is open to current seniors only. Sign up at the College and Career Center desk if you're interested in attending this event. Space is limited, so sign up early and come prepared to ask questions about the college experience. Project Life exit interviews are soon beginning for seniors. You should have already received your interview date, but if not, you should see Mr. Schaefer in the main office as soon as possible. Interviews are mandatory and cannot be rescheduled. Make sure you have completed all Project Life requirements and bring your laptop and paperwork to your interview. Seniors who plan to apply to HACC are invited to attend application days at the Welcome Center on any of their 5 campuses. The events run from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on December 10th, January 14th, March 17th, June 9th, and August 4th. HACC representatives will meet with applicants to discuss goals and programs of study options, answer questions, explain financial aid options, and help complete the free online application. The class of 2023 is selling tickets to see ELF on December 21st at 8:30 a.m. See Mr. Sinico for more information.
In club news, Big Star Little Star is having a Pura Vida bracelet fundraiser starting December 9th. They're selling 3 different styles of bracelets: blue, blue and gray combo, and a gray and white combo. Each bracelet is $6, or you can buy all 3 for $15. Bracelet order forms can be picked up during homeroom in the 200 hallway or during the lunch periods. All money and order forms are due back to Mrs. Chrisman or Mrs. Eisenberg by Friday, December 13th. Every year during the holidays, Battle Buddies deliver holiday cards to the veterans at the VA as well as around the globe. You can help by making a holiday card and delivering it to the Battle Buddies card box in the counseling office sometime between today and next Friday. Cards should not be specific to a particular holiday and should not contain any personal information unless you would like to include your first name. Thank you for your support. Let's make this season a little brighter for those who have served and are serving.
In school news, Jostens will be here today during lunches to make any class ring deliveries. Any senior who has still not ordered their cap and gown will have one last opportunity to do so before needing to make the purchase online with the added shipping and handling fee.
Students who participate in the Pennsylvania Math League contest, number 3 will be held on Tuesday, December 10th in the cafeteria during period 3. Please make sure you bring something to write with and your calculator.
Since Mr. Worry stepped up to manage the broadcast program this year, a new English teacher was needed to fill his place. Broadcast correspondent Bree Aldridge talked to Mrs. Roberts, who now teaches 10th and 12th grade English.
I'm Mrs. Roberts, and I'm an English teacher at Cedar Crest High School. It's great. I mean, I'm getting a whole different class size and like different things that I'm teaching this year. So, you know, when I did student teaching, I taught middle school, so I taught just kind of some more like grammar and spelling and that kind of thing. Here I'm teaching more literature and text structure and all that kind of stuff that goes along with literature. Yeah, so actually it's really different. You have the teacher in the classroom sometimes when you're student teaching, and then sometimes not, so you can have the classroom, but it's never fully your classroom. So when you kind of do it yourself, you have to learn how to have classroom management, you have to learn how to lesson plan yourself and not be able to like ask someone else constantly what you should do for your lesson plans. So in second grade, I had this really awesome teacher, and she ended up passing away from cancer a few years ago. But she was awesome. She loved and cared for all of us. And then also in middle school, I really enjoyed English, so I decided that that's something that I wanted to teach when I was older. I've kind of always known that I wanted to be a teacher since second grade, but now it's like finally here. So.
Whether they got an early start or are starting this weekend, students might be decorating a tree for this upcoming holiday season.
Correspondents Sierra Gunnellwalts and Abbie Gunnellwalts, along with special guest Quinn Hanley, kicked off this holiday season by completing one of their favorite holiday traditions.
Hi, welcome back to Gunnellwalts Guides. I'm Abbie. And I'm Sierra. And today we're going to be decorating a Christmas tree, but we can't do it on our own. So that's why we brought Quinn Hanley! Wow! Oh, you have the stopper thing! Yeah. Oh. Hello? There's a few lights out on the one side. Oh no. That's one tall angel. Yeah. Yo! She's tall. I'm gonna put this over here. I bet you wear size 13's men's and I do. Star, just like you, Abby. How many times have I made a star, and now I'm the star? Abby, stop it. That's why wait! The lights are... They're on? The lights are on! Thanks for watching this episode of Gunnellwalts Guides. I'm Abbie. And I'm Sierra. And where's Quinn? Quinn? Quinn! 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 Happy holidays!
Even if you don't decorate a tree for the holidays, we hope that everyone has a wonderful holiday season.
And now we send it over to Cole, who's in the studio with head basketball coach Mr. Smith.
Thanks, guys. So, Mr. Smith, last year you guys started off great, but struggled down the stretch. What do you need to do differently this year to avoid that?
I think the biggest thing is just focus on the process and not get ahead of ourselves. I think last year our goals were within reach, and we kind of started looking at the big picture and not the process. And one thing this year, and it starts with me, is just really focus on the process.
Yeah, you guys did really good last year, and you were so close. So, in this tournament that you're playing in tonight, you guys have been very successful the last 4 years, winning it all. What have been the keys to success?
We've had some talented kids suiting up every night, and it's just my job to get them ready to play. This weekend's going to be a lot of the same. Got a super talented team. It's my job to make sure we're ready to play, and my guys are ready to go.
I guarantee you guys can. So, you guys are going to be playing a cross-county rival, either Lebanon or Elko. Do you have a different mentality that you go in for that game? Does you do anything differently?
It's just different. It's opening weekend. Everyone's ready to go, get after it a little bit. It's going to be intense. All three of us, Lebanon, Elko, and ourselves, super talented. I think we have the best team. So, it's about showing up every night, and this weekend's no different. And if we show up and play like we can, I think we have a good chance.
Those are always my favorite games to watch from the stands.
Yeah, for sure.
The game time tonight for the boys is at 6 o'clock. Make sure you wear white and show up and support. Do you want to read the rest of sports news with me?
Sure.
All right, I'll start off. In your other sports news, the girls tip off their season at Cedar Cliff tonight. Game time is at 7:30. Go out and support.
This week's game of the week is swimming tonight. Come out and support your fellow Falcons.
That's all for your sports news. Now back to the desk.
Cole, the teachers and staff would like us to remind you that your IDs should be on and visible, but your earbuds should not. Thank you for helping keep Cedar Crest safe.
That's all for your morning announcements today. I'm Connor Aiken.
And I'm Erin Forker. Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.